Welcome back to Classic Minecraft Survival. We're already on episode number 6, and in the last episode, we worked a lot on the house exterior. So today, the goal is to hopefully finish up the exterior and the interior of the house. Whether you've been here all along, or maybe this is your first video that you're actually watching of mine, I really appreciate the support. This has been a lot of fun so far. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Hope you've been having a good day today. I'm pretty pumped because we get to basically finish up this house, or pretty much what I can of it. I guess I don't really have all the resources, I feel like, to finish all of the exterior or interior. Like, I really want bookshelves and like a bed inside and obviously all the interior stuff that you do in this game, but I don't really like have all the resources yet, I feel like. So I think I'm just gonna do what I can, get this house to a good enough spot to call it good for now, so we can actually do some adventuring in the next episodes. So first of all, I believe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some glass windows in the attic. And first of all, I need to make an attic now that I think about it. So let's go ahead and make an attic and get some windows done. But yeah, I hope you guys have been having a pretty good day. I'm pumped because today I'm finally home and like not doing anything. Which sounds a little bit lazy now that I think about it, but I swear, like, this week has just been so chaotic. Like, I haven't had any time to just play this game, and I really wanted to make progress on this world, so I'm glad that today I'm finally getting a little bit of time to just chill and play some Minecraft. It's always nice when you can just take a moment and... always nice when you can just take a little moment and chill and kind of slow down when life has been just really chaotic and busy. And I feel like it's been that way for the past couple of weeks for me, so glad to just be back with you guys, making some episodes, and yeah, doing some recording. Really wanted to work on this channel, so I hope you guys are liking the series so far. Really appreciate all the support that you've been giving me, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully we can make this house look half decent, and once the house looks pretty good, I think I just really want to start exploring the world. Like, that's my favorite part about this game, is just, like, the ability to, I don't know, just go out and do whatever, and, like, just find a bunch of structures and looting. I always love that part of the game, just, like, looting all of the different structures that there are. Also, I don't know what I'm really cooking up here. I was thinking of giving the ceiling some texture, but I don't know how this is going to turn out. I mean, it's a very similar theme to what I've been doing with the other floors. And actually, I think I kind of like it. So I'm going to keep it going with these spruce trapdoors. Honestly, one of the best building blocks in the game, in my opinion. As a non-builder, I still think they work out pretty well. Oops, I keep falling through that hole. But yeah, and then also if I want to get out of the attic kind of fast, I can just open the doors and get down real quick, so I think it's a nice little addition to the attic. But yeah, so I've got 2 ladders there, and that will give me attic access. And then on both ends of the attic, I'm just going to put some big glass windows. I feel like that'll be pretty cool. I need 4 more trapdoors. That's the worst, when you come so close to having what you need, but you just are not quite there. Like, now I have to go plant another spruce tree and farm it just for 4 spruce trapdoors. Alright, we got the trapdoors that we needed. Let's get these on, and then we'll put the big old windows at the ends of the attic. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then I think for this, I'm actually just going to go with glass blocks. I know I was talking about how much I liked glass panes before, but I feel like for this application, glass blocks just definitely makes sense. And I'm also going to place, like, I think just spruce blocks here, so that it'll give it a little texture from the outside, which will be cool, but also it just makes sense to, like, have these blocked off and not be windows, I feel like, since you can't fully see out the window anyway if I had this all windows. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. What do you guys think? Got a nice view of the river, some horses out there. This is pretty clean. And then, yeah, we got our escape ladders right here, so that's kind of nice. And then once I get enough chests, I think I'm just going to line these walls with chests, since you can open them. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. An even number. So that means I can put 5 double chests there. That's actually amazing. Yeah, and then this is just gonna have the fence. I don't think I'm definitely not gonna do any balcony, actually, because I have a balcony on the first level. So we're just gonna leave this the way it is. And wow. I feel like we're actually looking really good. I think this is kind of done. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some shutters on some of these like smaller windows. So I'm gonna need, let's see, 4 trapdoors there, none on this side, and then 4 trapdoors there. Okay, so I just need to farm a little bit more spruce, and then we're gonna get the windows finished. And then we can start on some interior. All right, just got the shutters on. I think that looks pretty good. And as far as the exterior goes, I think we're just gonna leave it here for now. Maybe add some leaves along the bottom because I think that would be pretty nice, but I think I'm going to have to wait on the planters because I kind of need silk touch to get the grass blocks. And I just don't have that. Unless, actually, maybe they don't have to be grass blocks now that I think about it, because the flowers would be in dirt anyway. So we might be able to do some planters. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is we're just going to take out this enchantment table. I think I was in denial that I was telling myself that this looked good, but now that I look at it a little bit more, it just doesn't look good here. And I also got a comment in my last video, or that would be episode 4, so actually 2 videos ago, that I should consider like making a separate building for the enchantment table, and I think I really like that idea. They brought up either doing like a wizard tower or like a tree house, I think they might have said. I don't know, just like a separate building in general, and I really like that idea. So I'm not gonna like rush it and make something right away because I don't know what I want to do for that yet, but I do really like that idea of having it in a separate building. So I'm gonna put that back in this chest, and we're gonna wait to do that until maybe the next episode, because this episode is just gonna be focused on all of the exterior and interior parts of the house. And so first of all, I think what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna replace all the sand in the farm with dirt, because we're going to need to actually grow crops on this, and for that to happen, this can't be all sand. All right, dirt acquired. Now we just need to mine out all of the sand and get the farm going. I've got some seeds planted on the river, and obviously, so I had brought up a few episodes ago that we were going to start a melon farm and get 1 melon slice for each subscriber. I still haven't found melon. But obviously, like, as soon as I get melon, I'm going to start that farm and get that going. So I'm assuming that, like, what I'm going to grow under here is just going to be melon, basically, because I got to catch up with my subscribers. I've definitely gained a few subscribers from this series so far, and I really appreciate the support. If you're one of those, got a melon slice for you soon. But I'm at 802 subs for this channel, which is pretty cool. And obviously some of those were like subs I had before. Those aren't all from this series, but it's only right to get some melon slices for all of those subs because, I mean, everyone counts. Everyone was here, and even if it's not like even if they didn't just recently subscribe, they've been subscribed for like a long time. Kind of the real OGs. So I'm gonna have to get some melon slices for them too. So that's the plan. I'm just going to finish filling this out with dirt, and then I'm going to work on some of the interior. So I'll save you the boring work because I got to get more dirt. All right, this is taking a lot more dirt than I realized, but we just got it all done. Now I need to actually put some water sources in here. I believe it reaches 4 blocks, so that's not going to be quite far enough if I put the water here. Let's just do like a few different spots. I think I'm going to do right here, and then we could do one like right here. Is that 2 blocks away? Yeah, so that will work out, and then that should cover the middle, and then we're just going to do also 2 blocks away right here. Yeah, That'll work. I also centered this gate because I thought this would be very triggering to some people, including myself. So, also, look, all of our sugarcane has grown. We're going to have to get a cow farm going soon because I'm going to need all the bookshelves I can get for that enchantment table setup. And that's another reason to just delay putting up the enchantment table, is I just need to like get a ton of sugarcane and leather before I even bother, because who enchants at level 1, honestly? Do you guys ever enchant at level 1 in your Minecraft worlds? Because I feel like I don't even bother doing that. I just go straight to level 30. Like, I mean, is protection 1 really going to help me? Or do I just want to save up until I can get like sharp 4 or like, you know, the best enchants? That's how I've always looked at it. But I don't know, maybe you play it differently than I do. I'm definitely like a more rush the game, like PvP type focused player, but not speedrunning. I actually never do speedrunning, so, which is something I'd like to get into because it seems like it'd be pretty fun. And honestly, like if I get good at speedrunning, I'd feel like a Minecraft pro. Like, sure, I've been playing for probably about 15 years and I can say that I'm pretty good at the game. I think better than like your typical Minecraft player, but if I really want to call myself a pro, I think there's only one way, and that's speedrunning, right? And that's really popped off in the last few years, so I don't know. I think it's worth a shot. I could give it a try. But wow, we got a lot of sugarcane there. I really didn't realize how big that farm was getting. But okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Honestly, I'm kind of distracting myself on purpose from working on this house because I just suck at building. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish this house, and it's gonna be great. I was also thinking of doing like a mini storage attic right there, so let's actually do that real quick. And guess what? I need to mine one more log. Honestly, I should just mine the whole tree. I'm just gonna keep delaying it, but I will need spruce for all of the upgrades I'm gonna be doing. So I'll be back once I get this tree and start working on that little storage spot. Also, did I call it an attic? I meant like a little cellar, if anything, not an attic. But anyway, I'll be back when I mine this. Alright, I'm back, and I've decided to actually make these doors oak. I feel like it just looks a little bit better in my opinion. So we're going to go with that. We'll just put some torches on the backside there, and then I'm going to put a storage chest in there too. So let's just get that done real quick. Grab some oak. And got some storage. Nice. And then now I'm going to take my efforts into the interior of this house and get a bed and get some storage going. I think a bed would definitely look pretty nice right here, just kind of in the center. I don't know, is that weird? Or does that kind of fit? I think we could make that feel pretty homey. And that could actually work. I've also had the thought, maybe I should just center this lantern right here. No, I'm not going to be able to center the lantern. So we're just going to go ahead and hang lanterns on each of the 4 corners here. And then I think for the attic, we'll do the 2 ends. And then is there a middle? No, this was even. So we're just going to do them on the 2 ends. And the lanterns already make things feel a lot cozier. I actually really like that. Eventually, I'm going to put like an armor stand here and an ender chest, which I can at least make the armor stand. So let's do that. Okay, so I've been crafting, and I've got the armor stand, and then I think I'm going to put an anvil right there, and we'll put a smithing table right here. Now, I know I'm not going to need this for a little while, and this is pretty optimistic to put this here already, but trust me, I'm going to get netherite in no time. So we're just going to have it right there. And then eventually we're going to put an ender chest here, but obviously I don't have the materials for that yet. So we'll just leave it blank for now. But I think this is looking pretty cozy. And then also we have the insane gold pickaxe and gold helmet that we found in like some of the first episodes. And can I even give... Oh, I can't even have him hold a pickaxe. Okay, well, anyway, we have a cool gold helmet. I'm gonna frame this somewhere else in the house, so we're just gonna store it right here for now. But yeah, look at this. I think it's coming along pretty well. We're gonna throw some lanterns, probably just on, yeah, I like them hanging there. That looks pretty good. I think maybe we could put some furniture out here, like maybe we could put a little chair right here. Or you know what? They added cushions to the game, didn't they? I don't know how to craft them, but that would be pretty cool to have those eventually. So I think we're just going to leave this blank for now until we can get some cushions out here. And I'll check out that new feature. But yeah, this is already starting to look pretty homey. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to work on it in the future, but for now, I think we're going to call this good. I'm also still going to add some planters on the side, but I don't think that is a task for today. I think I'm really happy with how this turned out. And, you know, okay, we'll get one last thing done, and we're going to use our diamond hoe to hoe all of this farmland so that we can get some melons growing as soon as possible, because that's going to be a big priority, that challenge that we've set out to do. So, yeah, I think this is going to be the last thing to wrap up this episode, but hopefully I will have another episode out shortly, and in that episode, we're definitely going to find a spot if we have time for that enchantment table. I've got to cook up a design, but I think we're going to put it in some sort of separate building. That would be really cool to have it separate from the house. Either, like, whether that be a wizard tower or just like a cool, like, tree, like, I don't know, maybe like an oasis right here would be really cool because we have a little sunken part of land. I don't know. I'll do some thinking on a design, but we're going to call it there. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you haven't yet, check out the Discord. I'll have it linked in the description, but I made a Discord for everyone if we want to start chatting, build a community, and I'll definitely be interacting with you guys in there if you join up. So yeah, check it out in the description, and can't wait to see you in the next one. Later.